Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm still currently under the process of doing the headliner right now. I do have 2 film clips ready that I won't release yet. And there's a reason, because I'm going to put 1, 2, and 3 up. I did get the insulation done. I have that film ready and I have the posts ready. So that's all done. I still got to use the heat gun to stretch some wrinkles out, which I'll show you how to do on my last video that I put up. But today, I wanted to take out time because I can't find these anywhere on YouTube. Your sunroof, when they leak on these, a lot of people may think that you need to replace a seal. Technically you don't, okay? There is a seal that goes around the sunroof itself, but I believe that's just for wind and things like that. The water actually goes inside the sunroof and drains out the 4 tubes like you see here. And that's how the water escapes. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to clean those 4 ports that you just seen in the photo, and that will keep your sunroof draining properly like it's supposed to. So my wife's been doing a lot of the filming for me, which has helped out, and you'll see when it comes to the headliner film, everyone I've seen online, and I'm not putting anyone down, but they keep getting in front of the camera, and it's hard, but that's why I have my wife film me doing the headliner, you know, because she can actually get around and you can see firsthand what I'm actually doing. Nothing is ever blocked. So, and come here a minute, say hi. This is my wife. She's been a great help to me. If you want to take a look at her channel, the link's in the description, and it's Twisted Pixie Dust, and she does a lot of pawn stuff, decorating, different things. Quite a unique channel, a little bit of everything. So take a look at her channel. She's been a great help. She really has. She's been doing a lot of filming for me now, and it will enhance the channel greatly. So say hi. Watch this. I just put my hand back here. Watch this. Hi.
Hi, Tubies.
Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, so here's the sunroof, obviously, and you have tubes, as I shown you in that photo. I'll put it up again now. And you can see the front ones run down inside of here, and the water drains out here. Okay, so the ones in the back come down and around and drain. Now I have my panels off in the back, so this is the perfect time to show you this, and you'll be able to remove your panels very easily to clear the tubes out. If you have a compressor, that helps. You don't have to have one, but it's a big help. But what I used is an old VW throttle cable to clear them out. If you don't have that, then just use a piece of wire. I think this is 14 gauge wire or something. It don't matter. Don't use a coat hanger, because you're going to get it down in there and get it jammed because it's not as flexible. So let's get to work and I'll show you what to do. Okay, so here's the back one. As you've seen in the picture, it comes from right here. You can see this while my headliner's out. It comes down, goes through here, and there it is, right here. It goes into a little holder right there. The water drains down and out the bottom of the rocker panel. I'll leave this out for now so I show you what to do. The front one is right here, and it's the same on both sides. Comes down the pillar and out the bottom of the, well, it stops about here inside, and then it drains out the rocker panel. So you definitely want to make sure these are clear, and I'll show you why up here, up top. Here is the hole. Now that will be your front holes, and there's one on each side. That's where that tube connects to. See, they're just the same. Now what I'm going to do here, I'll get a piece of wire first to show you in case you don't have an extra throttle cable laying around. All you're going to do is put it down through and just keep following it. Now this one obviously is opened up. Move it around a little bit, pull it out, okay? It's just a tube is what it is. Or you can use your throttle cable, and I'll show you in the back one when I do that. Now what you're going to do here, I brought some water up the garage with me. You're going to pour some water in here, and you're going to watch it drain. okay? But you're gonna make sure it's draining out the bottom of the car and not hung up in the pillar somewhere where it still is clogged up. So, okay. Okay, so I'm going to pour the water inside of here. And you gotta watch for it to drain out the bottom. But only pour a little at a time. Don't flood your interior. Okay, and as you can see, I'll pour some more in while you're watching. That's how it should be draining. Now, flush it pretty good. Do that about 10 or 12 times. You can put some degreaser down through there and let it sit. If you have a clog, pour a little water in there, just like you're working on a pipe at home and you're snaking it technically. Put your piece of wire down through there, or your old throttle cables really work good, and just keep plunging it back and forth until you clear it out. Now, you can use a compressor if you have one, okay? But don't be a cowboy. Don't crank up the 100 some pounds of pressure and blow the hose off in there, or you're gonna have a real problem. Try to manually do it if you can. That's the best way to do it, okay? Now I'll show you what I mean about the back one. So, we have the rear one. I pulled it out of there's a little holder right in here, and you can just pull it out of there, okay? Now, I'm going to use the throttle cable for right now because it's longer than the piece of wire I have. You can't get to it on the top because it is so far back inside back here that you can't, here's where the sunroof starts, you can't get back in there with anything. So, I'm gonna take this, go up that way, and if you have a block, just keep working with it, but don't get too aggressive. Take your time, it will clear out. Mine were clogged. Keep doing it, and I hit up top there. You can hear it. Let me look up inside. Oh, it's up inside. It went way up in there. Okay, it definitely cleared. It's at the front inside of here. Okay, so before you pour water down through there, put this hose back in. Put it in its little keeper there. Okay. And now what you're gonna do here, don't pour water in this part right here. Okay? Lift it up a little higher, because you're just going to flood the top of this and it's going to come in through the padding, because when your water comes in, it goes in this outer gully here. Keep the water in here and pour it towards the back. And when I pour this in, you're going to see it coming out. So keep it in this trough here as best you can. And I didn't anyhow, but you get the point. And it's running out the bottom. And I'll show you what I mean. Okay, my wife is pouring it in there. And, okay, it's coming out the front because there's nothing holding it to the back. And in the back, okay? Really being stubborn. You can blow up this way because the tube is plugged on this direction. Okay, just take your air, and you can hear it actually. It's an illusion with the camera. It's actually coming out of it.
Do that again. I can see it.
Okay, so that's how you do that. A lot of people are afraid to mess with these sunroofs, and in the near future, I'll actually be doing new cables. And I'll show you what I mean there. Here is the tracking to it. You can see the tips there. They kind of plug in, and you're just putting it right back in there. And these cables absolutely are shot. One's broke, they're just shot. So I'll be doing that video in the near future. But That's how you unclog the sunroof tubes. It's not a hard job. Take your time. Be careful with the air, because especially if you're doing it on the front one, you can blow the hose off, and you don't want that to happen, trust me, because it's inside the door pillar or the window post. So that's it for today. That was a quick video. I wanted to thank my wife again for filming. Now you'll see the next couple of films are going to be better because she's been filming me. It's much better than being on a tripod. So any questions, please ask in the comments. Please subscribe and share the channel. I'd appreciate it so it gets out there and people see these things that they need to know. I'm not claiming to be an expert. I'm just saying I can at least help some people. So thanks for being here. Everybody stay safe, happy, and healthy. The three I always say, and I'll talk to you soon.